Hello, heroes, and welcome back to another episode. All right, as you can see, we actually changed up the UI. I saw one from our good friend Vibes that just looked amazing and peak. And so I've spent the last 30 minutes or so just kind of going through, getting it all set up, and looking as crisp as I can for us. I may still move some things around because of the way the buffs are up here. I may move this objective. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. So we go to editor. Let's move this down here. I'm going to move the debuffs. Let's see, we can move this down a little bit further, and then we can just put debuffs here because we don't really get a whole lot of debuffs. So I don't surmise that that will be what we need. So let's reload that. But we got that done. That was pretty neat. I really enjoy this add-on so far. New internet installed, so we're gonna see how well that works. Hopefully, it's a lot better. Hop in, nerd. Thank you for the subscribe. Also, Straw Bowie, Bowie. I apologize. I don't know. Strawberry. Thank you also for the subscribe. Both of you, welcome to the guild. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, you guys are finding this content to be really good. So, we are on the Stormbringer. We've gotten to level 45, which means we have 15 levels to go. We're almost to 46, which is really nice. Sorry, my throat is still a little off from the other day. But we are getting pretty darn close. We're gonna do some PvE for a little bit just to make sure everything is still running pretty smoothly for us. And then if that goes well, we might try another PvP match and go from there. So we will see. Though it does look like, what is it saying? Keyframe frequency is 8.3 seconds. Note that ingestion errors can cause incorrect GOP group of picture sizes. I don't know. I'll have to look at that now that we have a different internet source. I may need to look at the upload, download stuff for it. But I'll keep an eye on it, see how well that works. So far, it looks to be running pretty smooth, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. I don't surmise that this is going to mess too awful with our stuff here. Weird. I've got all my buffs up, right? Yeah. Our Arm of Thorum has not crit. I wonder what we did differently. That's critting like crazy, though. Excuse me. I'm trying to wait for this to come back up because I want to see what the damage is going to be. So we've got 3 seconds. Well, that still wasn't a hard hit. What the heck? I'm confusion. We haven't changed any stats from the other day, or from yesterday. And yesterday we were doing considerably more. What is C? Okay, dungeon eyeball. I want you up here. I think I need to move that over more just so I have an easier way of seeing my mana bar now. Still trying to figure out the kinks for myself on this new UI. One thing that is hugely different. Check this out. So, like this guy's a level 44. What is he? It doesn't even tell me what he is. Starcaller. He's a 44 Night Elf Starcaller, right? Oh, he just disappeared. Let me go click this guy. This guy is a 38 Blood Elf Cultist, right? So the cool thing for this is I can go here, and if you guys remember yesterday, we weren't able to actually like look at somebody's build. Now I can see what build they're doing. This is a Godblade character. Shows me all the points that they have in, including passives, which is really nice. What UI is this? This one is called Dragon UI. You have to get it from GitHub. We were blessed enough, Ampharo, in order to get Vibes, one of the guys who regularly plays with us. He uses it. He sent me a screenshot of it. It looked amazing, and I was like, "Holy crap, I want that!" So we picked it up. Oh wow, the timer is still above it. Really? Okay. Well then, in that case, I'll just leave it. Yeah, I guess I can leave it down here next to the bags. I'll just have to remember it. So, interessante. But it seems really nice, so we'll see. And I'll definitely have to look into what's going on with the stream, just because it's saying the keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. And I don't think that is something I can change while we're streaming here. I am. Keyframe interval is at 0. That would be 4 seconds or less, right? I don't know. Just YouTube being YouTube, I suppose. But that's okay. We're waiting for our Dungy queue here. It looks like we're waiting on healers. So if anybody's playing a healer, we would be greatly appreciative. While we wait, though, we can go mount up and do some quests. Because we have a ton of them out here. Oh, and of course, as I get closer to doing... It's like I have something in the back of my throat. It's so weird. But it only seems to affect me when I yawn. I don't know. Okay. Now this one actually has the most possible XP in a dungeon run of its size that you can get, because we got put to sleep. Come on, there we go. Because of all of the bonus bosses or mini bosses or whatever you want to call them that we can get in here. So that's always a nice little plus there. Now, I'm almost 25 crit and I'm barely critting. I think there may have been a change on the back end, perhaps. And tank died. Then we died. You can't pull all those, tank. I'm sorry. What kind of tank is this? Primalist? Yeah, level 50 Orc Primalist. We have a Venomancer healer. I have a Chronomancer. And we have a Witch Doctor. Oh. Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hey, there's our new level. Pick up Stormcloak. Not that we need it, but it's nice to have it. Okay. I may need to move the loot rolls and stuff up over this way. Can I grab a guild invite when you're free? Absolutely. You. Oh, oop. Dang it. I did not mean to pull stuff. Okay, there. Alright, I want to go. Is it O still? Guild. If I click you and say add member. Think I got Jeb added. I'm not overly paying attention. Sorry. Yeah, I need to move this over. Okay, disenchant that. All right. So see, we're still figuring out more stuff here. So loot roll. That can go up this way, I guess. And then tooltip, I actually want it to be right above details. See, I'm still trying to figure out where to put stuff so that my eye knows where it's going. Golly. All right. I mean, we didn't do bad. 64k damage. Thorm's Gift did a ton of damage for us during that fight. Arm of Thorm did okay. Forked Lightning. So it was alright. Alright. And then we want to click you and teleport out of Dungeon. And then real quick, we want to go O, Guild, Add Member, Jib. I hate when it does this though. But, like, I mean, we're doing so much better than yesterday. So, thank you, Gems. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. All right. So as far as quests go, we are passing quite a few over here on the now left-hand side for us. They were on the right. I wonder if we can do add-ons. Does TomTom work now? Oh, come on, come on. And then we want to queue for another dungeon. By the way, if you guys are in and you are playing on Rexxar and you want to do dungeons, I don't care if you're Alliance, Horde, or something in between. If you guys want to play with me, I am all for it. All you got to do is toss us an invite. Our character name is Anaya Storm. Okay. Now, I will say for questing, we probably should go back over to Maelstrom just because it is faster. But what I don't get is why our crits are not hitting like they were the other day. See what I mean? It's crazy. How do you get the damage numbers coming up? That is from details, if I remember correct, or not details. I think that actually comes from, yeah, it's details, I believe. Interface, combat, cast bars, area of effect. Nope, it's not there. So it's got to be the add-on for details that's popping up those numbers. What up, Amos? How's it going, buddy? Man, not a problem, man. Glad I could be of help. I hate the drop rate on this stuff. Good to hear, Amos. Good to hear. Hmm. Nice. Are you on Rexxar? Because if so, we can group up, do some questies together, or some dungeons together. we'll be cheapies and we'll get our health up a little bit. If you are Amos, just toss me an invite, bud. If you're over here on Rexxar. Character's name is Anaya Storm. I'd be more than happy to do some dungeons with you. You know what we forgot to do is use our book to make sure if we had any new skills or level up for skills. I hate being such a glass cannon, man. Arm of Thorn, Fork Lightning, Shock Bolt. Alright. Whoo! Crap's getting expensive. That's not what I wanted to do. And Arm of Thor. Ooh, 8,000. And a dungeon. Run over here so we can stay hidden. Come on, we're waiting on one DPS. There we go. Hey, Jeb! We're in a dungeon together. Jeez. I wasn't able to do anything. They kept dying too fast. Alright. Hey, I got a spell off. Yay. Which boss are we going for? Oh, that one. There we go. Oh, it says we have hail. I think what's nice is so far, I mean, I know it's only day one, so I don't want to be too optimistic with it, but for a day one of this new internet, I mean, it is smooth sailing. I mean, there are some settings for YouTube I'm going to have to change now, but outside of that, it's nice. Boop. I'm not a run and throw spellcaster. I gotta stand still, buds. Add bad healerist. I thought I already had you on my list. I will definitely go back in and redo it. Hold on. Interesting. What? How about that? Absolutely just cooked it. I know it says that we get more spell power from this, but I have a feeling that we also will get more crit out of it too. We're at 25, 26. We do get some crit, so I'll take the loss of spell power for more crit right now, because it seems to be the way we need to go with it. And then let's go. Let me do this real quick. I need to go add friend, and it is bad healer ST. It says you are offline, Amos. And it looks like Jeb's gonna be healing. So we need a tank or more DPS. What's the guy? What's that? What's the character name, and we can add you on the next one. Rigor mortis. Okay. As soon as this dungeon's over, we'll go ahead and add you. Besides the int, what's the next important stat you need is lightning? Spell power? Supposedly. Though right now, I think crit's probably the more important out of the ones. Okay. I got you, Amos, so as soon as this dungeon's done, I can add you and Guy to it. Okay. Let me see here. Friends. Add friend. Rig. Mortis. Where you at? There's that. Add friend. Did it send you a invite, Guy? It doesn't say you're that you're on this server. So, So here's what I've noticed. So I've stacked spell power and crit, but it seems like we do more damage with higher crit than I am with spell power. Just my 2 cents on it. All right, let's get not add friend. Suggest invite. Okay. Okay, then yeah, I can't sadly invite you. Add-ons. Let's go. Invite to party. Where are you at? Alright, I hope both of y'all are not healers, though. I got you, Vibes. What am I trying to do here? Nah, not a problem, Vibes. We're about... Uh-oh. Because, like, here's the thing. If I go this route here, so that I pump more bonus damage, my overall damage will actually go down. Because I don't hit as hard with the rest of my stuff. So I think crit is arguably more important. Oh, I got put to sleep. I was like, why am I not casting? We also need some haste so that I can get faster casts on my regular lightning. Maybe crit over haste, then spell power? I would say it would go crit, spell power, then haste, most likely. If I had to make a guess. Because, like, atypically, when I use my Arm of Thorum, I can drop, like, an 8, almost 9k crit sometimes. We're probably going to be at, like, I don't know, 5 to 6 on average right now. With less crit, but more spell power. That one was nice. That was a 9K. Oh, first 10K crit. Holy cow. I might be wrong. At least when it comes to the crits that this sucker can do, because holy crap. That was our first ever 10K crit on this character. That's insane. And that was while we weren't in our Ascendance form. Okay. No. Go to this dude. Well, it doesn't show it on him. Huh. Weird. It's not showing that 10K that we just did. What the? Bro, what spell is that? Sacred Grove. Create a Sacred Grove in a 15-yard area around you for 6 instantly healing all nearby. Wow. That's pretty dope. I like that. All but the tank is our party. Anybody able to tell me what class spec Zenix is? It's the only icon I'm not familiar with. He is a Starcaller. It looks like. Yeah, Night Elf Starcaller. If you're talking about down here. Oh, see, there was another one on the Houndmaster. I've been trying to memorize the icons, and I'm terrible with the pictures. No, I get you. And then, like, there will be times where you'll have it all memorized, and then the wrong class icon will pop up for somebody. Hopefully they've got that fixed. But yeah, at one point, it didn't matter. You were going to be naming it the wrong thing anyway. Not anymore, Grim. Our friend Vibes actually showed us a whole new one. Wow, that is a crap ton of attack power on a staff. Vibes showed us a new one called Dragon UI on GitHub, and this thing, I like it. It's a lot to get used to, but I might have to mess with. Oh, I got put to sleep. I might have to mess with some of the settings at some point, but outside of that, it's a lot of fun. Look how close we are to level 47 already. And call lightning. Kaboom! Oh yeah, no, I think it looks pretty good. It let me spread some of the stuff out that Elf UI just had to have cluttered, and then outside of that, like it just really feels. I don't know. It feels a lot different to the point where I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, it's nice. I like it. That is such a neat skill for the healer primalist. That's awesome. What's it called? It's a third party or a very long time. One of the best UIs I've seen in a very long time. So it's called Dragon UI. You can get it from GitHub. Boom. Need roll and disenchant. Slowly but surely, we're getting more and more. We are completely out of mana. I was not paying attention. And I know for his silence effect, I can stay outside the room and I should be okay. Oop. Ah, you shielded right as I casted it, you punk. Come on. Ah, I got it off at the very end there. Let's see, Arm of Thorum on the last boss. 11k. Holy crap, I didn't even see that one. Our average right now is 9k crits with that. That's phenomenal. Ooh, new dungeon. Bobblehead of Doom. Hello? Oh, I must have been silenced or something. Oh, I am. Stupid thing's got a 1 second stun. Thank you, I appreciate it. All the credit for the new UI, guys, goes to Vibes. Like, I can't take credit for it, man. He sent me a screenshot because he was trying to show me something, and I was like, bruh, that UI is so amazing. And then he sent me a link to it. I was like, woohoo, bet. I really wish I would stop getting silenced, though. That's incredibly irritating. Oh yeah, especially if it's one of your big ones. Oh, he's going this way to do it? Interesting. I want to say it's a... Hold on. It's this skill right here, so it's gonna be in your like 30s. Hello, I was wondering what the gameplay difference between Lightning and Maelstrom was. Maelstrom looks so cool. Maelstrom is more single target. You know, deal as much damage to a singular target for the most part as it can, and then it does have a few AOE options. I could do the next dungeon is Maelstrom if you guys want to see that, but yeah, I would say it's ow. That's what I was afraid of. Don't worry, I can run back. Yeah. Honeybee Envy, I have no problem doing Maelstrom next run. Oh. Am I running the wrong way? I am running the wrong way. Whoops. There we go. Oh, and we leveled up. Holy cow. Sounds like Lightning for PvE and Maelstrom for... No, from what people have told me is Wind should be your primary PvP build just because of all the knockback, CC, stuns, all that fun stuff that it gets. But we'll run Maelstrom next. It is all gravy. That's because, like, nobody ever does it. Oh no, Jeb! That's not gonna be good, bud. I'm out of mana! Um... I haven't built out the Maelstrom build really yet, so... We took out as many as we could. Whee! I keep thinking this is a movement skill, but all this is the ability to bring somebody to me. Which, don't get me wrong, great skill. I'm glad they added. All right, my phone is charged up. I can put on the fan again because it is hot in my room. Boss fight. Oh. Nope, I wasn't paying attention to my mana again. Oh my dear lord. Give me that sexy staff. Holy cow. Ah, why'd the tank grab it? I guess. I don't know why he needs an int staff, though. with spell power. I can't imagine tank bugs are int. Yeah, but do they need the spell power that's on it? Technically, we need those little army thing, the tentacles for the quest. It scales their armor dot spell power does, Jebri? That's weird. I didn't mean to ping the map, but... yeah, if you want the UI that I use, the add-on is called Dragon UI. I think I can export it if you guys are wanting to use the exact setup I have. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs healer. No, no, Jeb, no, no. I'd lose 9 int though. I'm gonna need roll on it just cause. Hey, it's that bow again.
I won't
forget this. Somehow I got the staff. I don't know how I got the staff. It said the other dude won it. All right. Oh, who left? Are you done, Jeb? Friends list. Okay, okay, okay. I got you, man. Hey, no, thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. That really helped us out. Let's teleport out of Dungeon. Because... Alright, so now what we want to do is, y'all wanted to see Maelstrom, so we're going to switch over to Maelstrom real quick. Oh, get off my... There we go. Get off my screen there. So we go over here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But activate. I am still wanting to go with big storm cloud on that one. Increases the damage of brine. Yes, please. Casting a spell that consumes conductive now grants you a stack of kinetic energy. Critical strike increased by 2%. We go thunder wave. Your direct critical strikes cause your storm flow to tick 20% faster for 3 seconds. I want to go this way because I want both of these. Because we need 4, right? So there's 2, 3, and then I got to pick one of these. I'll probably go this one. Ooh. Hydro-powered would be better, though. Yeah. Sorry, people in the party. We're going to grab that. Then we're going to grab this. Because that increases our spell critical by a lot. So I have the tornado. Storm cloak. Boom. All right. And then do I have my book out? It does not look like I have my book out. Book out. There we go. Dang, stupid expensive. Crap. All right. Let's get the skills out here. So we want brine. You go here. Storm flow is 1. Drown. Drown is the one I'm missing. Where's it at? There we go. All right, so honey, if you're still there watching, because you were asking about Maelstrom, so let's go find an enemy real quick. And we actually want this guy and this one, because we want spell power. Oh, that one's fighting something. Oh, there's one over there. Hold on. All right, so this one is super simple. Literally, you just spam. You throw Stormflow, and then you spam this, and then when this can proc, you throw that. It's that simple. And then grab one to heal. And then if you don't have enough to throw Stormflow, you just throw one brine and then Stormflow's up. And then you can have infinite static in this build. But like I said, for the most part, it is going to be single target. So like, I throw brine. I get my static all the way up. And then I can throw a Torrential Wrath. Kaboom. Now, our biggest hard-hitting skills are going to be Torrential Wrath and Drown, and then we have all of our AoE skills. I'm not sure what you mean. Like, you can throw this whenever you want, but you get it. You get the bonuses for it. Really? This is why I hate when tanks are out questing, bro. Like I can hard cast torrential wrath without it. You just get more damage because this will get I forget what the skill's called in here. Hold on. Yeah, so Brine now grants conductive for 1 minute, stacked 6 times. Torrential Wrath consumes all stacked of conductive to trigger conduction. Deal 350 frost damage, increased by 25% for each stack. We then give it reduced cast time and hit chance. We give it the ability to critically strike by 30 or increase critical strike damage by 30%. Increases the damage of Torrential Wrath and Stormflow by an additional 30%. Increases the critical strike chance by 15% against enemies affected by Drown. Critical strikes with Torrential Wrath now spawn. So, like, Torrential Wrath is the thing that you're going to be spamming anytime you have more than 4 or 50. I think it's 50. Or did it get reduced? Yeah, 50 static. And then Drown is neat because while you've got Drown up on a target, it basically puts a slight dot on them. And then when it pops, it does a ton of damage to that single target. So AoE that Maelstrom has is all of your basic stuff. So you have Body of Lightning, Conjure, Storm, Eye of the Storm, Whirlpool, and Deluge. Oh, here we go. Come up here and hide in the tree real quick. Oh, this is yeah, Stormflow is ridiculously overpowered in most cases. Just in case anybody needs it, here you go. So there's that fight. I popped everything I had, and Body of Lightning was the highest amount of damage we did. Oh, that was the wrong button. Rotation for AoE. Pop any of this that's up for the most part. If Body of Lightning's up, use it. Conjure Storm, Eye of the Storm, all this. Anytime you can pop any of this stuff, Deluge, Whirlpool, not so much. That just gathers them. But like these four right here are damage dealers. This deals damage and gives us mana. This deals damage and roots. This deals damage in an AoE fashion. This deals damage, and if we have a bunch of conductive up, it does conduction, which increases its amount of damage. That's pretty much it. There's not really an AoE or single target rotation. It's primarily single target with a few big AoEs. Dang. You do so much damage, bro. Oh. Uh-oh. This is our first major lag spike, guys. Hour and 30 minutes in. Anybody else lagging? Oh, I'm getting kicked. Okay. Woohoo! It finally isn't just me. Ah. Whoa, what the? I didn't, these just popped up. I don't think they were supposed to pop up yet. I thought they were, I also like how they're vanilla progression and not, Burning Crusade. All good. Yeah, Rexxar's down. But yeah, I didn't think Dawnrise and Dark Moon was supposed to pop yet because that stuff comes out Friday. Row. Yeah, so are we, gaming. Oh, I guess this is a good time as any to go ahead and replug in the fan so we can get some air moving around here. Jeez. Whew. Dang, it's down for a good hot second, bro. we go. Trying to get back in. We'll probably instantly die. Woo! On white main. Nice. What spec are you going? Jindruski? What the? Your lightning for PvP? Nice. Which website do we download the Dragon UI from? Torres, that's from GitHub. Or yeah, I think it's called GitHub. If you'll give me a second after this dungeon, I will post it in chat. Yeah, no problem. Stormflow, 3 or 4 blinds to lose, range repeat for AoE, especially once you get spheres of power at the bottom talent tree. See, that's the thing, is like I figured you would want to go Stormcloud so that every minute you can pop this, and then using Torrential Wrath does AoE damage as well. But you're saying do spheres of power instead? They proc off of Deluge as well? Okay. I'm lazy, so less buttons for me to have to hit. Still topping meters at 95% of the time in heroics. Okay. That is good to know that you're not having to spam everything else. Ow! Meow. Alright, where's my mouse? Jeez. Boom. Boom. And book. Okay. Oh crap. That is entirely my bad. Also added into amped flow talent. That's less Brian hit an additional target while casting it, adds a little more DPS. Yeah, we're gonna grab that when we get to it. We just need to get to it essentially. Because that one is this one right here, which is just gonna be next level. Or well, not next level because we're 47, so 2 levels. goodness gracious. I think I like lightning more though, because just you get bigger numbers. It feels like. What spec do you prefer? I'm right now I would 100% say I like lightning better. I don't know. I might like Mealstrom versus Maelstrom, but or no. Yeah. I like lightning better over Maelstrom personally, but yeah, lightning is fun. Out of mana. That with Series of Power is pretty fun and can put out some DPS. Nice. Yeah. Once we get to 60, we'll have to figure out what it is we're wanting to do. Crap, I keep thinking that's... Well, I'm about to die. Get off me. Jeez, man, 151. Oh, absolutely. Man, I tell you what, I thought I was gonna die on that one, so thank you so very much for not letting me die. Do-do-do. I mean, you're doing phenomenal, man. Like, freaking 150k DPS on that last, or 150k damage on that last one is absolutely insane. They didn't grab. So you're gonna love this glass soup. Like, whoa! So far, it's the best to me, other than Templar. Oh crap! Thought I was paying enough attention. If I end up playing, what the Starcaller? Oop, I'm going down, not up. I mean, when I get there, yeah. And you're playing which build? The melee Starcaller? I look forward to it, man. Because like the amount I keep, I'm so used to playing lightning and throwing Volt out that I keep accidentally using my drown to do Volt. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. At least from what I see. Jeez. So it'll actually let me use 2 heirloom thrash blades. So those plus my talents, I can hit like 9 times in a row. Jeez, man. Oh, man. I didn't realize I was already almost out of mana. Alright, we're gonna switch back over to lightning though. I like lightning so much better. Okay, go lightning. We want Arm of Thorum for 6. We want Call Lightning's already on there. Electrocute's already on there. That's already on there. We need Forked Lightning. 3 needs to be Volt. And there we go. I'm back, and I have to say thank you so much. I used Dragon UI back in SOD and didn't know it had been optimized for CA. You're welcome. While they go off doing whatever it is they're about to go off and do real quick, let's see, go Discord, go here, visit site, grab this, close this, come back over here. There you go. Just copy, paste that, and it should take you there. Oh, I thought I had already done all these. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Like, it has such... Like, there's no way I haven't done this particular dungeon before, you know what I mean? Like, throw a Volt. Okay. What? What? Okay. No. Go away. Thanks, I got it. When you get the time, can we get the import, please? import for. I'm sorry, Torres. I just sent the thing. You'll have to copy paste it. Sorry, it won't let me send it as a link, but you can copy paste the GitHub deal in your web browser, and it will take you directly there. Yeah. So that's what that the https github.com Pensec Dragon UI. That's what I just put in chat. Or do you want the exact setup I have? Bro, really? What level is this guy? Okay, you want the same setup? Why? Why would we kick the healer? He's level 15, bro. Dude, I'm gonna say no. Like, I get that he's level 15, but he doesn't need to. Just pay attention to how much you pull, and we'll be fine. Okay. Let's go here. Profiles. Export. Select all. Wow. I don't. Hmm. If you're in game, I could probably share it to you a lot better than that's about to be. Because that's about to be one heck of a string. Not to sound really ridiculous, Punch, I don't know what you mean by paste bin. Like, I'm not super computer savvy, so I apologize in advance. Whatever. I'll just say yes. Not that I really care. I mean, he's doing a good enough job. I personally think the tank is what's falling flat right now. Oh, well, that's cool. I didn't know that. I'll have to look into it. We're on Rexxar. Wow. Oh, you're going tank now, heals? Level 15 Rune Master. Who keeps asking? Oh, now he DC'd, so yeah, kick him. It won't let me. Let's see, hold on. Dragon UI, share to Whisper, share. What was his name? THORNXI. Share. Okay. According to this, sended.
Alone be praised.
Why won't it let me send whispers? I am confusing. Alright, my bad. I was trying to get that all situated. Nope. Click on him. don't have... That is entirely my bad. I didn't have any of my buffs up. Holy crap. Okay, I'll try it one more time. Okay. Since I know I have to do that, I want to go... Nope, not party. No! Crap! That's not what I wanted to do. Whisper. Share. Thorn. I did not mean to send that to everybody in the group. There it is. Thorn. XI. Alright, I'm going to try and share it that way again. And then export. Select. Control C. Whisper. No, not through there. I've tried to send it twice. I don't know. I think it's just so long it won't let me send it in any which direction I try. I feel like there's just like something in the back of my throat. Like when I yawn or when I talk a lot or whatever, it's just like all the way in the back. It's definitely my tongue, I think. I don't think it's my actual throat. I think it's my tongue. Can you bruise a tongue? Like, ow! I didn't realize our tank wasn't there. Ouch. Is this a mini boss? Oh, it is. That's why this dude hits like a truck. Ow, I just got one tapped. Bro, he is just bodying everybody. What the crap? What? How is he killing us? Let me invite to server, copy, send. There. You didn't have to res me. I was doing stuff. What's up, address? Is Mix God. All right. $12,000 crit. Bro, how is he doing so much damage? What realm are you on? Rexxar? So are we. So if you want to join our group after this dungeon. Oh. Why did. Should check your realm in the. It seems to be a common question. It is in the description, isn't it? It's not in the title, but I believe it's in the description. Hold on. Oh, no, you're good, Amos. Get some sleep, man. Thank you so much for your help. But yeah, I believe it's in the description. I don't have it pulled up right this quick second. Here, actually. Boop. Yeah, it's in the description. I was like, bruh, I could have sworn I put it in the description. But I was also messing with getting it connected back to Twitch and trying all the things. Though after this dungeon, sadly, I'm gonna have to get off myself. Because I made a promise to to Devin that we would try and play some more Pal World. We started a new world with all the new updates, so I told him I would go play some of that with him tonight. So oh Lord. I am out of mana. Why do we get tanks that think they can just pull everything in a dungeon? They have retail brain. Yeah, that's about accurate. There we go. All right. Go here. And then we want to go. Here, I'm going to do this real quick for you. I'll put you on follow. Follow. Click this. Export. Control C. Control V. Did that not send the whole thing? Oh, it did. Holy cow. Okay. Oh, dear Lord in tank left, healer died. Okay. That's just silly, man. All right, Torres, I posted it in the Discord chat. Ha! So, Pawin left our group, immediately queued again, and got us again. That's hilarious. weird. Because that's literally, I mean, you saw me pull it off of, off the deal. I don't know. I have no idea then how I'm going to be able to share that to you, man. No problem. I will show you where I put all of them and what settings I did before I log off. The map is an add-on as well. No, this is part of it. I just added the border. I have no idea what's going on with my throat, man. All right. Leave. And I'm going to leave party. And we are going to Hearth. Where's my Hearthstone stat? Grumgall? That's fine. I'll do more of this tomorrow. We're getting close. 13 levels, guys. 13 levels left to go. Almost 12 levels left to go. We're doing really, really good. But I have to say, like, I really just like lightning build in general. It makes it easier to do AoE. We can do some pretty solid single target damage by keeping up Vault, by keeping up Shock, using Arm of Thorn when it procs. I mean, it's all good. Our Martin core rate is complete. I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. All right. It says I have some mail. Let's go grab the mail first before I forget. And then I will say Wednesday is supposed to be the test for the new seasonal realm. So I was thinking we would probably go do that. It says I have mail, but I do not have mail. So I don't know why it says I have mail. Where's that? Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Got it. That makes more sense. All right, so just real quick to show you what I did with the stuff. Under general, I just went to dark mode because I like dark mode. I thought it gave it more of an appeal. Under action bars, really all I did was change the order because it was bar 1, bar 2, bar 3. Oh, good lord. But anyway, I just changed the order of it. Outside of that, moved everything over. Bagnon is this right here, so that's a different add-on. Under... Where'd it go? That's pretty much it. And then I just went to editor mode, and I just moved things around to where it made sense for me, right? So I like having the mini-map in the middle versus way over here because I have a relatively large screen. So I try to put as much in my actual line of sight that's important so that I'm not having to look everywhere else to find it, right? So I've got me here. I've got my target here. Party is going to be over here because unless I'm the healer, I don't really care about what's going on with the party too much. We ended up putting the loot roll here and then our tooltip here just so that we can see what everything is and what's going on. Cast bar underneath my feet so I know if I'm actually casting anything. And that's pretty much it. The other stuff that you see... The other stuff that you're seeing is these two here are from details. Again, I have Bagnon here. I did not realize that my add-on for mail was still on. TomTom can get turned off because that's not working. Whim I have on. Trade Skill Master I have on. So. But yeah, that's that. Like I said, I would continue on, but I promised Devin that we would be able to play some more Power World tonight. And I know if I keep going, he's going to end up going to bed. How do we add the borders to the map? Oh! Thank you for asking. Haha, I forgot that that's what you asked. So under minimap, there is this right here just changes this little icon here. If you want to have one bubble, if you want to have an arrow, if you just want to have everything on there. And then if you come all the way down towards, where'd it go? Yeah, so it's this right here, minimap decorations. This is normally disabled, so your minimap will look like this, right? You just turn that on. You can hide the UI border, which I kind of like the UI border. It kind of keeps it there, but Tyrant was fully nerfed. Probably Cultist then, or Blood Mage, potentially. I haven't really gotten into too many tanks yet. But there's a ton of different effects that you can do as your Halo, so this one actually moves around. Solar Ember I thought was pretty neat, but it just didn't fit the stuff for me. Astral Lattice. This one's kind of cool, but again, it just didn't feel very like, I don't know. It just didn't feel very good. This one, excuse me, you can barely see it, so I don't know. Verdant Bloom. This is good if you're like a druid-esque type thing, but it also puts crap all over the uh like yeah. It puts stuff on the map, and I don't like that. And then there's Elemental Crown. This one I think is the coolest out of all of them, but again, just didn't feel very light and it didn't feel like a Stormbringer one. So I went with this one just because it's a rune, and then I shrunk it down just a little bit so that it looked like it was the map created the rune. So only my debuffs. So going into nameplates, debuffs. Only my debuffs? Okay. All right. Well, there we go. So that's how I have it. Like I said, we will continue on tomorrow, same time. I appreciate you all stopping by and saying hello. Thank you again to everybody that has subscribed. I don't know if I got everybody, but just to cover everything from the past day or so, we have Totomin666, Straw Bowie, Hoppin Nerd, and Jeremy Kokis. Thank you all for the subscribes. Welcome to the guild. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do. It lets you know when I go live. I try to stream for at least 2 hours every day, with the exception of Thursday, which is my day off. But other than that, guys, I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. Stay safe out there. Be loved. But as always, stay legendary, heroes. Peace out. Quick shout out. Thank you, Mr. Torres, for the sub. Welcome to the guild.